I'll show you my version of Dr. Greger's Daily Dozen Challenge. Now make sure to watch till the end as I translate all those meals into calories. Did I get too much or too little? If you didn't know, Dr. Michael Greger is the founder of NutritionFacts.org, the author of How Not to Die, a must-read for everyone who doesn't want to die or get sick prematurely, How Not to Diet, for scientifically proven tweaks for weight loss within plant-based diet, and his recent How to Survive a Pandemic. Based on research, each day Dr. Greger recommends a minimum number of servings of legumes, berries, other fruits, cruciferous vegetables, greens, other veggies, flax seeds, nuts and seeds, herbs and spices, whole grains, beverages, and exercise. To make your life really simple, NutritionFacts.org has created the Daily Dozen app where you can easily tick all the necessary boxes. You have all the food categories listed and portion sizes explained. And what's more, they recently updated the app with 21 tweaks for weight loss based on the research Dr. Greger conducted to write How Not to Diet. I can tick off 2 boxes right after waking up as I drink 2 glasses of lemon water. Those 2 peers will check 2 boxes in other fruits category. After that, I go for my recharging 24-kilometer 90-minute bike ride, and again a box can be ticked. I also might just walk 10,000 steps and do some yoga, it depends on the day. When I get back, I drink a glass of water and yet another box is checked. I take my B12 supplement before breakfast and check. My low glycemic cauliflower oatmeal ticks off a serving of grains, oat bran and rolled oats, cruciferous veggies, cauliflower, flax seeds, and finally berries, cherries and blueberries. So breakfast took care of 4 boxes. About an hour after my porridge, I enjoy a cup of green tea or a matcha latte, another beverage box gone. And nibble on 2 Brazil nuts for daily selenium. It's about a third of nuts and seeds serving, so I'm not going to tick that off just yet. Lunch comes and allows me to check 1 serving of greens, romaine lettuce, and other vegetables, bell pepper. I'm actually having some more cruciferous veggies, but that box has already been ticked. Then comes a serving of legumes, chickpeas in this case. Let's make an easy dressing with plant yogurt, turmeric, garlic powder, Indian spice mix, and miso. That takes care of herbs and spices. Believe it or not, but avocado falls under fruit category. So let's tick off another one here, although it's half a serving, but I'll make it up with dessert. Lemon zest just because it is packed with vitamin C and adds a nice flavor. I enjoy it the most, all mixed up, all the flavors nicely enhanced. So lunch ticked off 5 boxes. In the afternoon, I snack on 1 savory sorghum muffin and 4 of my low-fat bliss balls that checks 1 grains and 1 beans box. Why beans? Well, that's what the balls mostly consist of. And here's how you make them. Black beans, rolled oats, coconut flour, cacao, mesquite powder, Himalayan salt, and date sugar or other sweetener, applesauce, and a tiny bit of nut butter. Process, but not too much to leave the batter some texture. Next, form bliss balls between your palms and refrigerate for at least a few hours, better overnight. They'll be so yummy and buttery the next day. Dinner starts by ticking off the 2nd serving of greens, my sweet potato, lentil stew, checks beans and other veggies, but I'm also adding some grated beetroot, wakame for daily iodine, and green onions. I also sprinkle on some sprouted and dehydrated buckwheat, just because I have it. Again, I enjoy it all mixed up, the best. Dessert ticks off the last grain serving. Keep watching, we are not finished yet. Nuts and seeds can also be checked now. Adding some oat yogurt and applesauce, not that I can tick any more boxes though. Mango, that adds to the 3rd serving of fruits that I already ticked at lunchtime. And raspberries. Oh my, this is so refreshing and creamy. I also mixed in some mesquite powder for sweetness and caramel taste. Garnish or don't garnish, it's up to you. I just had to take the photos. Or put some mango puree on top. Goji berries went in as well because those berries have the third highest antioxidant capacity of any common dried fruit. A cup of strong ginger tea ticks off the last box. Voila! So, how much calories did I get? Now, you must remember that calories are not as simple as they seem to be. For example, did you know that whole nuts may have 30% fewer calories than you'd expect? This is because, in case of whole nuts, the oil is trapped inside unchewed fragments, whereas in nut butters, all the oil is readily available and absorbed. First breakfast was 137 calories. The porridge gave 259 calories. 2 Brazil nuts are worth 63 calories. Lunch was 384 calories. Snacks gave 525 calories. Dinner 253 calories. And finally, dessert 416 calories, totaling 2035 calories. Now, according to one of the energy calculators, my recommended daily intake would be about 2074 calories. So that leaves room for another small snack, like a few pieces of dark chocolate, which, to be honest, I had but didn't document. Next, go and watch my other What I Eat in a Day videos for more plant-based inspiration.